Hey everyone, welcome back. Look, we have a new microphone today. Hopefully, it'll help us with our sound quality a little bit better. Maybe I'll be courageous enough next time to clip it on my shirt. Welcome back. If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany. We are taking on our 6 week healing journey. We are also reviewing Boundary Boss, and today we're going to jump just right into it, okay? Um, so I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's you, but you need to let go of your control. Yes, I said it. I did. I know. I know it's hard. I know. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. It is hard. Okay. But know that that's okay. We all struggle. We all struggle with this. Okay, maybe not all of us. Maybe that's me projecting. But we struggle with this, right? And I wanted to talk about that concept today, right? Letting go and trusting the process so that we don't find a need to have to control everything. So, this is something that I've been working on for almost a year now. Just to give you some type of process and reflection of how long it takes to really come to terms with this. And I do want to say that once you come to terms with it, it might not always be something that is like a I'm free. It is something that you might have to continue to remind yourself over and over again. And there may be days where you forget, and that's okay, right? The healing journey is not always a straight mountain up to the top. And then once you're there, you have succeeded and you have completed the mission and you are all done now. Although we wish that that is the case, that is not how healing works. And that is also not how letting go of control felt like to me. I have had times where I felt like, oh, yes, I've got it. And then other times where I'm like, I want to control everything. And that's okay. Right. And especially when it comes to our healing journey, it's hard to trust the people that are also in charge of our healing journey. Right. So, for an example, for me, I have to put a lot of my trust into my doctors and my therapists, right? And that's hard for me because I'm like, I want to take charge and I want to control everything. And sometimes when my therapist tells me, hey, like, we're going to take a step back and we're going to stop reading this week, because I know that it's triggered a lot of emotions for you. And I need to make sure that you're regulated, and you're not in this fight or flight response all the time. It's important to process, but it's also important to be patient, kind, and loving to ourselves in order to continue to make progress, excuse me, in our process. So, again, you know, if you are struggling with this, you're not alone. 100% not alone. And I want to talk about something in particular in the book that, you know, we are reading through. And in chapter 4, the author, Terry Cole, she's amazing, okay, first of all. But in chapter 4, she talks about the situation where this lady waited to go to therapy until she felt like she couldn't handle life anymore. And the way that she sent the email or request or whatever way that she sent it was like, I can't function in life anymore and I need to get this done now. I need to get my healing done now. And if I don't get it done now, then I just don't know what I'm going to do. So I need to hurry. I need to rush through this process so that I could finally get back to normal. And I'm sure that a lot of people feel that way when they take on their healing journey, right? And if you don't, awesome. That's fine. Everybody's different, right? But I have definitely found that I was one of these people. Even a few weeks ago when I started this journey, I was like, I have 6 weeks to take on. I've already been going through therapy, but I'm using this 6 weeks to fully heal and fully feel free. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Fully feel free in 6 weeks so I can get back to work and start my new school year with amazing amounts of boundaries and peace and kindness and liberty and freedom to be happy. And I'm starting to notice and realize that it's going to take a little bit longer than 6 weeks to feel that way. And, I I think that a lot of us go through this, right? A lot of us go through this wanting to rush, right? We want to rush the process. And Terry Cole in the book, she talks about this feeling of making healing something that's on our to-do list, right? I don't know about you. I have done it before. I am guilty as well, but healing is not something that you just check off your to-do list. Um and rush through the process. And I think that's something that I am truly learning is that although I wanted to control the fact that, you know, I want my healing to go in every way possible that I have control over, it's just not how it works, right? So, if you are here today, like, oh my gosh, how do I even start the process of letting go of control? I would say understand, come to terms with the thoughts and the feelings that make you think about why you need control over the situation and first process those, right? Because if you don't process the fact of why you feel the need to control everything, then you're not going to essentially be able to let go and of your control. And it's hard to come to terms with that as well. And I do recommend possibly processing those needs through therapy, right? And once you have figured that out, you can also start thinking about, okay, how can I fully trust the people and my support system without feeling like I need to rush or control things, right? So for me, that was understanding that my doctor is a doctor for a reason. She studied and she is well educated on these exact topics. She sees people every day that are in my situation. I need to trust her rather than, think about, oh my gosh, I have cancer. I need to figure out exactly how to, fix my eating patterns and, you know, do this and that in order to make my healing process faster. And then with my therapist, it's like, again, she's well educated, she's well qualified to take on this healing journey of mine. And it's hard for me to not want to control and rush through that as well. But again, she's qualified. This is why these people are a part of my support system, right? And if you don't have a support system, please, please find a support system. Please find help. It's not easy doing everything alone, and you don't need to do everything alone. And I think a lot of people that have these feelings of control think or believe that it is really up to them, right? That they can't trust others to come in and help them. And if that's something that you're struggling with, you know, I understand, like, I can totally empathize with that, but, I think it's time. I said it. I said it. I know it's time to get help. If you feel like you need help in certain areas and it's not working out for you, controlling everything, it might be time. It might be time to reach out for support, right? I'm just saying. But you have to be patient, you have to be kind to yourself, right? And know that it is not up to you to fix the universe, and it is not up to you to fix everybody else, and it is not up to you to control everything that might be out of your control, right? And as much as we hate to hear this, it's kind of impossible to control this universe. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. It's a hard concept to process sometimes, but that's okay. Anyways, that is it for today. Let me know in the comment section if you struggle and how, or maybe not, maybe that's a little personal, but let me know in the comment section what you have found that has worked for you. There we go. That has worked for you in your healing journey and to come to terms with letting go of control and trusting the process. And if you liked our message for today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, or, just keep coming back on Sundays while we talk about these things. All right. Thank you for chiming in. Good luck in your healing journey. I wish the best for you. Bye.